Good morning. Here we're grabbing some zucchini from the garden. We're going to take this inside, and I'm going to show you how we preserve it and cook it up with dinner. These two smaller ones are from our garden, and then the three larger ones right here are from the farmer's market that we got earlier this week. We're going to start by slicing off the ends of each zucchini and then quartering them. Now that the zucchini are all quartered, I'm going to put them in the KitchenAid and let that grate them all up for me. You'll probably see my kids walking around a few times. And this is what we end up getting. Now I'm going to show you how I cook it up with dinner before we preserve the rest. I'm frying up some of this, and then we are going to mix it in with some pasta sauce. I like doing this just to add a little extra veggies to our dinners. I usually just chop up the zucchini. This was my first time grating it like this to put in pasta sauce. It was so good. It brought a new depth of flavor to the dish. I'm going to take the zucchini and layer it out on this baking dish, and then I'm going to put it in the freezer and flash freeze it for a few hours before we vacuum seal it. Trying to squeeze out all the extra juices from it. This was all the extra juice that was left. I'm just spreading it out like I said before so I can flash freeze it. Now to put it in the freezer for a few hours. I'm going to show you how I put together dinner. First, this is some Parmesan cheese. Then I have my plate here. I'm going to put our rotini on it. Now I'm just adding the pasta sauce with zucchini and ground beef added in. Now I'm just topping it with some grated Parmesan. We like a lot of Parmesan cheese. in my family, so just putting a lot on there. Now, after we finished our dinner, our zucchini was flash freezing for probably about an hour. I definitely should have left it in there longer, but I didn't, so we're gonna start vacuum sealing it now. Now, I had the same problem here as I did with the corn. It had more moisture than I thought it would because it felt semi-frozen to me. I thought that the juices wouldn't be sucked up into the vacuum sealer again, but it was. So if I would have left this in there to freeze longer, it would have been fine, I assume, but I didn't. So next time I'll take the time to actually flash freeze it the right way. I just did this later in the day and I was kind of tired and I just wanted to move things along here. I'm just bagging up the amount we would want for one dinner. And since I had that issue before and there was too much moisture, I'm just going to continue doing what I did with the corn as well last time, and I'm just going to push the air out of the bag and then seal it, and it'll be fine in the freezer for the amount of time that I expect it to be in there, which is probably not long at all. I plan to save most of this until after the zucchini harvest is over. So this way we continue to have some fresh zucchini for a little bit longer in the year, and I'm sure I'll be able to do this another time or two because we're getting plenty of zucchini now from the garden. This last little bit I'm putting into a freezer bag because I ran out of the vacuum sealing bags. Now I'm just going to label these zucchini and the date that I preserved them on. We ended up with about 8 meals worth.